Welcome to NER Therapy Foundation, the second course. This is the course where we start working with the first pillar of NER, the awareness. If course 1 was about understanding what NER is, the second one is about understanding your emotional patterns. So awareness is not about fixing anything. Awareness is simply about seeing what's happening inside you while it's happening. So take a breath. You are here to understand yourself, not to judge yourself. So let's start. As most people think they make conscious decisions, in reality, a lot of their actions are just emotional reactions on autopilot. Something triggers them, the body reacts, the mind creates a story, and then they act from that story. It happens so fast, and it feels like I didn't have a choice. But you do have a choice, you just didn't have the awareness yet. So let me explain the pattern in a simple way. You have the trigger, and then the emotion, and then there is a story, and then there is the reaction. So something happens around you, this is the trigger. Your body reacts, which is the emotion. Then your mind interprets the situation. This is the story you're making. And then you react based on that story. So the problem is not the emotion. The problem is the story that gets attached to the emotion. The emotion says, I feel something. The story says, this feeling means something about me. And many of those stories were created years ago, often in childhood, and run now in your adult life like an invisible script. Let me give you an example. Someone cancels plans with you at the last minute. The trigger is the cancellation. The emotion is disappointment or maybe sadness. The story is, I'm not important. And the reaction is you shut down, pull away, or get angry. The awareness interrupts the chain. Instead of, they don't care about me, you pause and say, this situation brings up disappointment for me. That was the awareness, naming the emotion, and it already reduces the emotional intensity. So you're not longer drowning into the emotion. You see it from the outside. You're not inside the storm, but you're just observing it this time, and that's the awareness. Here's something crucial. The body reacts before the mind does. You feel the tension in your chest, your stomach tightens, your throat closes, the physical sensation comes first, and then the thought comes. That means awareness doesn't start in the mind, it starts in the body. If you notice the body when it reacts, you can stop the story before it takes over. So awareness is not overthinking, awareness is not analyzing. Awareness is something completely different. So overthinking asks, why do I feel this? Awareness asks, what am I feeling right now? Overthinking tries to solve the emotion. Awareness lets the emotion just be. You are not the emotion, you are the observer of the emotion. So this is one of the most powerful shifts you will ever experience. So let's do a quick micro exercise together. This is not meditation, this is awareness. Sit comfortably, lower your shoulders a little, take a slow breath in, and exhale. And now ask yourself, what emotion is present in me right now? Don't analyze, don't explain, just notice. And now ask, where do I feel it in my body? Maybe it's tension in your chest, a heaviness in your stomach, or maybe you don't feel anything in particular. Maybe that's also awareness. So nothing to fix, nothing to change, just noticing. When you become aware of your own emotional patterns, something powerful happens. You stop reacting from old pain and start responding from the present moment. Awareness gives you back your freedom. You move from I can't help it to I see what's happening. Healing begins the moment you become aware. So in the next course, we move to the second pillar of NER therapy, is regulation. How to calm and guide emotional reactions. Awareness shows you what is happening. Regulation helps you transform it. So see you in course 3.